or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. Right, we're continuing on with this. The last thing I done was put the frets in. I'm a little concerned that the neck have warped a little bit, but we'll figure it out as we go along. You know what? Gonna make a quick coffee while people are gonna come in. I'll be back. Right, the kettle is on. Help if I could see properly. Hello, I'm not sure if I got chat coming up. Here's my other phone. No, it's upstairs. I have to go and get it. Hello, whoever's there. Gotta keep going until you hit the wood, basically. I'll check my kettle's boiled a minute. You're building a violin. Hello, Adam. Building 3-string guitar. But you look concerned about the neck. I'm not sure if the neck of by the time I flatten the frets and everything, level the frets, hopefully we should be back on track. But there seems to be a little rocking going on. Should have got my rocker. Hello, Hatton Corb. What's up? Tap the screen for a like. Let me get some proper chat up on my other phone. Wait a minute. YouTube. Knock my hand on. Cut it a little bit. Right, there we go. Some Chattanooga. It's a bit cold in here, so I'm going to put the heat on for a second. A little while. Clean this up because a lot of sawdust on there. Can that come off? Pretty sure it can. Try it out there. You just yank it. Get all this shit up in. Oh, we're on shit internet. Give me a second. Hello, signature. Right, now we're on good internet. Apologise for the shit internet. There's a hit on the scene. Oof. Signature, what's up? I feel like I should be wearing a hat. My head's cold. I'm gonna get a hat. You have a cold, put a hat on. See what I'm doing now? Let me show you what you gotta do. If you wanna like it, like the show, just tap this. Boom, see? And then it gives you a little thumbs up. Well, what you gotta do now, once you've got next level, could just use sandpaper, give her a little bit of a buff. no one sticking out. That's what I think. That's what was causing. Yep. Took a lot of it up. This is a proper fret crowning file. Fire just packed in. No, it's just gassing me. I did that fire. Start again. Just turning it off. Right, try and make a bridge for this. It's going to be pretty high. Didn't realise how high it was going to be honest. It's going to look crazy. So I think I'll change the design a little bit. Thinking of having a plate on the back, maybe wrapped around, and with just 3 holes to stick the strings through, and then have a floating bridge. Thin floating bridge, which should support. Level some frets now. I need a pen. Having 2 workshops is a nightmare when you share the stuff between the 2. Do I have a pen? No. Some pretty heavy. I got some pretty heavy duty. Hello, Heather. Hope I'm having a lovely morning. Same goes. Same goes, big nose. Not that you got a big nose, it's just it rhymes. I gotta get a marker pen in a second. Bear with me. Who's the birthday girl tomorrow? I believe you're going to be 29. Right. Glasses. And a pen. You know what I do. Mark the top of each fret with a pen. You can see what comes off then with your straight edge. There you go. 39 tomorrow, bye. I haven't got any tickets for the game. Hello, Leah. What game is it? What's the game? You'll be sat in different seats, different places. That's shitty. Oh. Oh, you, Leah. Cheers. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Do you know that? The top frets are not even being touched. Another little mark. When you get done vacuuming, then you can come do my house. Yep. So once again, I've got to mark all the top of the frets with a marker, and you can see what's coming off. You can see the high spots. Belfast Giants and the 5 Flyers. We had weeks to get them lot. We are now behind the goalposts. Is that ice hockey? Ice hockey, some beers and some betting. Oh, 39. I remember being 39. I remember turning 40. It didn't bother me turning 40. Turning 30 bothered me. But turning 40 didn't. I was just glad to make it. You know what I mean? The next one will be 50. I already feel like I'm in my 50s. And me. I think I have lived several different lives. I really have. I've had my fair share of life experiences, I think. Right, and then once you've done that, you've got them leveled. Get yourself a crowning file. You've got to recrown them. I should probably bring you a little closer so you can actually see what's going down. I haven't got the right stanza. Does anyone else wake up feeling achy as fuck? Or is that just me? Lately, I'm just been aching. My legs, my arms, everything. Or is that just a me thing? I need to bring you in closer so you can see what I'm doing. I'll just explain it a little bit to you. Right. So what happens when you level them? It flattens the fret, and then you need the crowning file, which crowns it again. Which I'm doing this one. Focus. So you put pen back on it, and then you file it. And it's not really. It's too much of a glare coming through. And you file it till it's just a line on the top. See the line on the top? And then that re-rounds it. you know. Because I'm not drinking, I feel everything now. Maybe. I thought that last night, actually. And you know, I was thinking last night, shall I just have one beer? I feel pretty unwell today, to be honest. I went with my ex-husband to help him pick up a new dining table for him and his girlfriend. Helped build it yesterday. He wasn't well, not sure if I've picked it up. Oh yeah, fuck. That's not fucking smart, the day before your birthday. Some people say I'm too aggressive when I do this, but some people can fuck off. My problem is I got some sort of, I think I got like a death OCD thing, and whenever I feel ill, I just automatically think I'm dying. Like it's like this is the end. It's fucking terrible. It's a terrible infliction. It's kind of 3 weeks since I've had a drink, and that's fucking pretty good. Expect the worst, hope for the best. Yes, that's all you can do. That's my problem. I always expect the worst. A lot of trauma. I got a lot of trauma that I'm holding on to. One day I'll release it. One day. Some of these crowning files you can pay hundreds for, and I paid 20 quid for this one. You go shopping with your ex to buy his current girlfriend furniture. I wasn't going to say nothing. I wasn't going to say nothing. But I mean, it's cool. I mean, when you got kids, it's got to be cool, hasn't it? But, I mean, fair dues. Hello, Keen. Why are you making cheap copy of original one? Why are you making cheap copy of original one? Enlighten me on why you mean cheap copy of original one. Because if you see the original one, I think you'll find this is not a cheap copy. This is a fucking expensive remake. Mofo. Cheap copy. Why you come into my live and chat shit straight away? You know? Are you a shit talker? Keen, is your name Keen? Keen you? What's that emoji thing? Is that supposed to be like a butthole? Is that you? Are you a butthole? Why are you gonna be a butthole? somebody who makes a comment like that, you probably never made anything in your fucking life. You have to pick it up from a guy in the estate I grew up in, so I knew where to go, but also, yeah, we get on well and help each other out when we can. Best way to be when there's kids involved. That's right. The original one got kiss paint on. Yes. How do you know that? Uncanny Alley. Keep up the good work. Uncanny Alley. Airbrush Alley was the fucking dude that gave me the original guitar. You anything to do with him? Or is it just Uncanny? That's your name. So this is the original that I'm recreating, which the artwork's amazing. But yeah, this was given to me by a subscriber and a fan of mine when I was in New York. So whoever you are that's commented, no, unfortunately not. Just dig good craftsmanship. Cool. Appreciate you, man. So I'm saying, are you making identical copy of the original one of this one? Well, no, it's not exact copy. It's I was going to, but then I just didn't feel like 6 strings on this would be very stable. So I make 3-string guitars. So this I'm mixing my style with this. And I've made it to the best of my ability. I mean, I had to do a lot of work have gone into this. There are videos. If you type Airbrush Alley guitar into my search engine, into my thing, my my page search fucking button, it'll come up. I made 4 or 5 videos, and I've started it last year. I've gone through a lot of shit since last year. Every now and again I have this little fucking meltdown where things get on top of me, and I gotta reset, and I get a bit emotional and fucking I'm a little broken dude at times, but I always bounce back, and I normally bounce back stronger and wiser and fucking more determined. So far, touch wood, nothing's taken me down and kept me down, you know, although it's fucking tried. Oh boy, is it tried. But we got to keep fighting back, haven't we? Because who else is going to fight back if we don't? No one. Absolutely no one. Yes, Adam, we have to try and set an example for the wing since we split up 10 years ago. They were only possibly getting divorced. What have? Okay then. Nothing lasts forever. That's right. All we are is future memories. That's all we are. So you try and leave the best memory that you can. Like, I'd like to think if someone recalled me in their life, that when they recall memories of me, they're pretty positive ones, and that's what I try and do. Although there's a lot of people who will have negative memories of me, because I was a bit of a fucking what was I don't know. I used to fight a lot of people's battles for them. Let's just put it that way. And I've done a lot of fighting that I probably shouldn't have done. You know, very rarely for me, although a bit of it was obviously for me. But I've done a lot of fighting for other people in life, which I definitely shouldn't have done. So, well, I mean, some of them I should have. I don't mind family members and stuff, but some people definitely didn't deserve my efforts, you know. Sheepdogs get a lot of shit. It's not your business. You are my business. What? Leah, are you talking in fucking same? Oh. I don't know. You're riddling me out, Leah. You're riddling me out. I haven't decided what I'm doing with this guitar yet. Might raffle it. And do something nice with the money. Like book myself a fucking holiday in the sun. Protect others. Yeah, that's all I've done all my life. All my life I've protected people. And sometimes you've got to step away from your role to protect yourself. You know? It's got me in a lot of shit. Oh, baby, I love the way every day. How the life goes on. I think she's aware of that. I know I'm a villain in some people's stories, but I'm okay with that. That's right. Fuck them. Some people would say fuck them and feed them beans. Have you seen that Chinese version of a guitar with more than 6 strings? Chinese version of guitar with more than 6 strings. I've seen guitars with more than 6 strings, yeah. You know what? I had my first, coming back today, some guy's not happy with the setup I've done on his guitar. And he messaged me saying, there's an issue with the setup. It's the first time ever anybody's not been happy with my work, man. But I just think I've taken the action down a little bit too low for him. And there's a buzzing on the low E, so I mean it's gonna be fixed easy, but still, I fucking could kick myself. Sheepdogs. Hello, Ross. What's up, brother? I wish you lived closer to me, Ross, because I would definitely have you in my band, brother. You can fucking, fair dues, you can play that guitar. No fucking around, boy. What did I hear earlier? It was a Queen song. You were playing the solo. I love playing lead bits, but I'm shit at it. And my techniques are fucking just wayward. I just make it up as I go along. I've practiced no picking techniques or anything. I just fucking try and make a noise, you know what I mean? It's not my strong point. But you, brother, you've got skills that would pay the bills. Yeah, same as me. Never had a lesson in my life. I'm a fucking bedroom fucking guitarist. Same. So you know, you've either got it or you haven't, and you have got it, brother. You've got it. I don't know whether I'd have you playing bass or oh no, it's obviously lead guitar. Because although I love playing lead guitar, because I've always been like the fucking front man of the band, although my singing is shit, everything about me is shit. But if I like mold it all into one, I can get away with being half tidy. You know what I mean? Like a bit of everything. But I would like to take when you're the singer and the lead guitarist, it's quite demanding. It's quite demanding. I would like to see a guitar designed in guitar strings, nothing but strings, but then next to one another, whatever design you want them, just completely covered in old strings. What the fuck? What do you mean? We are the best kind of players. Found that bass at the tip and just use it for a few tunes. You have a good voice, dude. I shared your Bob Dylan video. Many people loved it. How much for the Kiss guitar? How much for the Kiss guitar? Well, you think I'm gonna fucking sell a gift? Come on, bro. You can buy this one. If you want, make me an offer. Not finished yet, but there's no way I'm selling. There's no way I'm selling this one. You think I'm going to sell this one? This was given to me in the most remarkable story of my life. I was in New York and a fan spotted me in New York. Like, you fucking kidding me? And at the time, I didn't even have 2,000 subscribers. I had like 1,000 subscribers or something. Appreciate you. I know he only lives in Halifax, which is it's not the end of the world, is it? Heather, we'd need you to come and sing for us, though. That's the problem. So we have to all join up. I'm pretty sure I can make from my YouTube friends and shit. I think I can make a fucking decent band. What is that? 180. $120, right? 240. Man, you made some good progress with that beast. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, I feel like I can see a dip. That's fine. It's optical illusions. Optical illusions, let your mind wander free. Sitting home alone, watching yourself on TV. A good quack. I know its videos are cool, man. I like how you put that's the thing people are doing. They stick two cool things together. It keeps people attracted to watching. Because you don't know which one you're actually watching for, do you? $240. Do, 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 do. 240. 300. 2000. 400. Gotta put some comedy in there because everyone watches. The silly ones. Yeah. Music is so difficult on YouTube. So difficult to what I found years ago, or what I figured out, is you've either got to be exceptionally fucking talented or exceptionally shit. One of the two to get the views. Like, and when I say shit, I mean comically shit, you know? I got 23 thumbs up. Fuck yeah. Just killing it. Oh, you had me fucking in stitches last night. I am Maximus fucking Meridian fucking whatever his name is. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. 2000 grit. Buff that shit out. I think I'm ready to give up weed again as well, because I've got all the urges in me now, because I got a joint by there. I got all the urges to have a little hit on the joint and fuck myself off to noddy land. But then I'm going to feel like shit, man. I know I am. I'm going to feel fucking, you know, just feel like doom's on me. Not always, but a lot of the time it happens. And a lot of the time I convince myself to have some just to see whether that's going to happen. But yeah, I think it's time. I did give up for when I turned 40. Just before I turned 40, I gave up for 3 years. And yeah, Jeff's quality, man. Thing is with Jeff, he's got no idea about the state of his face. Ignorance is bliss, you know. Although it's hell of a character. I mean, teeth like that is definitely character building. No, I didn't. Well, I didn't like him. I just thought, you know, I don't think you're supposed to like somebody straight away. I think they got to grow on you a little bit, and then that's true love. You know. I don't know if I believe in love at first sight. Anybody believe in love at first sight? I think that's a true thing, because I don't know, it's lust, isn't it? It's lust at first sight. Because what I mean, I know what men think of when they first see somebody of the opposite sex, for sure. But yeah, it's not. I think love grows. I think love is something you grow. I think it needs to be planted and grown. Maybe I'm full of shit. Who knows? I think it's quite rare too. Hello, Bearcat. Love and destiny are real. We just got to be worthy. Maybe. Am I worthy? I don't know if I am worthy. I feel like I'm worthy, but I don't know. Sometimes I think if you got in like an inner loneliness, I think that's my problem. I've got a deep inner loneliness, man. That's what fucks me up. I just feel alone in this world, you know. And maybe not misunderstood. I don't know. Just I just feel lonely. You know. That's why I mean, maybe it's because I got some sort of fucking ADHD shit going on. And I was thinking last night, actually, I was thinking back in my childhood, because I used to stay at my nan's quite a lot. when there was no people there, not even my nan. She was always out. Like I would just be in the house on my own. I would just spend so much time on my own. And yeah, maybe I'm programmed to be on my own. You know, isolated. That's why I'm highly what's the word? Um, oh, there's a word. What's the word when you don't need anybody? Really, like oh fuck. No, I think Alzheimer's is kicking into. What's the word? Independent. Like I'm highly independent. I'm a very independent person. Self-sufficient. Yeah, that's self-sufficient. Yeah. I'm very self-sufficient. Like I like everything around me I built on my own. Like I built this workshop on my own, like with no help. I went and found all the wood. I went and I'll tell my brother give me a hand to put the door in, I think. Or to carry the door. Or give me a hand to carry something. But apart from that, I just fucking get on with it and just do shit, man. Like I've never ever once looked at something and thought, am I going to be able to carry that? I just fucking pick it up. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird. It's just in me, I think. I've never, I don't know. I suppose one day I'm not going to be able to pick it up, am I? What's going to happen then? When I'm dependent on fucking people. I'm the same, man. Determination. Yeah, determination and just not allowing yourself to fail, because I am so competitive. Like it's unreal how competitive I am, but mostly I'm competitive with myself. That's why when I was last year, this time last year, or the beginning of last year, I was feeling really fucking shitty, and I joined the gym, and I was swimming and running. This is what I've done every day for 5 months. I've done this every single day. I had the occasional day off, but it was mostly every single day. I went to the gym. I went up into the actual gym. I run a kilometer. Well, first of all, I started running for 10 minutes on the treadmill, not even measuring how long it was. And then I started running on the self-propelled one, the one that's you've got to propel. It's like a hamster wheel thing. You've seen them in the gym. It's like a bit of a bow on it. And I literally sprinted. Well, I say sprinted, but I'm quite a big fella. I run a kilometer. It took me 10 minutes. Then I got it down to 5.5 minutes, 5:20. I think I got it down to 5:20. And then I would row for 2 or 3 kilometers, depending on how I would feel. And then I would cycle for 5 kilometers. And I'd do a couple of bits of weights and fuck about like that. And then I would go down to the pool and I would swim 50 laps non-stop. Every day. I've done it every day. And I was talking to this girl in the sauna, and she done triathlons and stuff. And I was telling her what I do, and she said, "Listen, you're going to hit the wall." She said, "Soon you're going to hit the wall, and it's going to fuck you up." And I was like, "Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine." And then literally a week later, or maybe 2 weeks later, exactly what she said happened to me, and it just drained everything from me. And yeah, and I haven't really been the same since. I haven't put in. I still swim, but I haven't been up into the gym. I haven't done no running, but I still swim. And I got my 50 laps down to under 27 minutes, man. Which for somebody who don't swim, I didn't swim. I mean, I swim, but like proper swimming, like get in the pool and back and forth without stopping. 50 laps. It was yeah, it was fucking. I was super fit, and I could feel how fit I made myself. Crazy. And yeah, I want to get back to that level. I fucked myself up as well by trying to lift heavy weights. I was pushing myself instead of just. I was sticking 100 kilo on the bar, like, and that's a fucking lot of weight for somebody that's out of practice. I'm a bit behind the live but I feel what you're saying, Hazy. I think that it's important to keep in mind that one day we all won't be able to carry everything. We'll need someone to depend on. Yeah, that's right. I'm competitive too. I smashed into my brother when we went go-karting. So he wouldn't win. We took him out. Look, yeah. When you say you're a bit behind on the live, if you press pause and then just reset it, just reset the live. You haven't missed much, and then you'll be back on point. My little boy can wipe my ass when it's time to come. He's only 6 now. Call him Billy Joe after Green Day, dude. Oh, cool, man. My little boy was right into Green Day. I don't know if you've seen my boy play guitar, but he is a musical fucking genius. Like, it's just in him. And from day one, since before he could even fucking crawl, like when he was 9 months old, he was humming, and he didn't speak till he was like 4. He was really delayed with his speech, and he got a bit of a speech impediment, and even now there's certain words he can't say properly. But his skills on the guitar are fucking second to none. His ear is fucking quality. Like, if he knows the chord, like if he can play the chord, he'll be able to identify it just by sound. Like, if I play a chord, he'll tell me what it is. I seen him, man. He's sick, bro. It's because he's around you, man. Yeah, but he was a massive Green Day fan. First of all, he was into Queen. Well, first of all, when he was a small baby, I recorded a version of "Dead in the Water," Oasis, not Oasis, High Flying Birds, Noel Gallagher. I've done a cover of that. And when he was little, I'd sit on the settee and I'd put that video on, and he'd come fucking crawling over to me, get all excited, and he'd sit on my lap and he'd watch that video of me playing that song. That was the first really musical thing that he actually loved. You know what I mean? And then he got into Queen. He like "We Will Rock You," so he loved Queen then for a bit. I'm talking when he was fucking 1, 2, like before he was 2. And then after that, he was into Green Day. Then after Green Day, he was into Nirvana. And then after Nirvana, I got him into Oasis. Well, I say I got him into it. I'd rather him be into Oasis than Nirvana. I mean, Nirvana's great, and the music's great and all that. But I'm a little bit fucking thing with Kirk's heroin and suicide shit. I mean, it's fucked up, I know, but I just don't want. I just didn't like. My oldest boy's into Nirvana, and fucking he's been more into dance music now, and beats and rap. I mean, and beats and shit. But yeah, as a parent, and if you want your kids to have role models in music, heroin and fucking suicide is not really what you want, you know. Yeah, Eminem. I made a video of me doing dive bombing on the guitar, and I explode at the peak. If you watch it even a million times a day. Oh, I know. I got a nephew who's been watching my channel. His name's Nathan's Life. He's always fucking. You've probably seen him in my lives, but he's been my #1 fan from day one, since I started my channel. Really. My two were into Eminem first. Two toddlers rapping Eminem in the back of the car was hilarious. I have videos of them into everything because I had to learn songs for the band I was in. Yeah, well, that's the same with Harry, really. Harry learned my set list with my band. He pretty much learned the fucking whole set list, stereophonics and all that. Oasis, Chuck Berry. My ability to learn lyrics have fucking slipped a little bit. Unless I'm really into a song now, I don't know. I used to be able to pick up lyrics and learn stuff so easy. So I'm gonna have a little hit on this joint. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Make myself comfortable for 5. Rest these tired legs. Let's bring my chat. I got 2 phones, see. This one's the chat. And you're up there. James Morrison, man. I haven't heard of James Morrison for fucking time. What a voice he got. What a voice that boy's got. He's yeah, I forgot about that dude. What was his song? Yeah, he one hit wonder, I'm not sure. But he had a hell of a voice. If I could have anyone's voice, it would have to be Paolo Nutini. Or Paolo Nutini. His voice is fucking incredible. But James Morrison is fucking up there too. People said it was fake because you stopped playing. Incredible, great album that he had. A couple of singles off that album. Kelly Jones is unreal too, and David Gray. I think your voice, Heather, I think you're in the same range as Kelly Jones. I really do. Sometimes when I listen, especially originals, I can hear Kelly Jones. You're in the. I'm pretty sure you're in the same range as him. Yeah, his voice is unreal. My problem is I never thought of my voice as an instrument. It was just a hole in my face that said words to music, you know? I never really trained it like I should have. Yeah, he's quality, man. He is quality. I've seen him a few times. They're playing Cardiff again soon. The next couple of months, actually. They're in America at the moment. I've been following them on. I think they were in Boston last night or the night before. New York, Boston this week. You must know what I mean, though, with your voice. It suits, because he's got quite a high range for a fella, I think. And David Gray. I mean, David Gray is fucking quality. So many talented people in this world. I know my place. My place is just fucking writing lyrics, man. And I think I got a few decent melodies to some of my songs. But yeah, if I had a decent voice, is that Stereophonics, dude? Yeah, yes, Ross, that's Stereophonics, dude. Yeah, Kelly Jones. I met Stuart Cable once. I met Kelly Jones when I was a kid. When I was about 15, and I was hassling a busker. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% it was them, but I'm pretty sure it was. I was hassling a busker because I always used to hassle buskers when I was a kid, saying, "Look, can I have a go at your guitar?" Because I didn't have a guitar or whatever it was. I just wanted to show off a little bit. And I finally convinced this busker to let me have a go of his guitar, and I was fucking strumming some shit. And then group of boys turned up or come past, and one of them was quite fucking loud and fucking in your face, and I'm pretty sure it was Stuart Cable, and he's like, let my friend show you how to play, which was Kelly Jones. And I remember him playing and singing some song and thinking, fucking hell, fair dues, man. That fucker can sing and play. Like, it was quality. I think it might have done an original song. This is way before they were famous. Like we were like 14 or 15, something like that. I like that, smash your brains in. Thanks, man. I wrote that for a friend of mine who he died a couple of years back. He's my next door neighbour. His name was Keefe. We were fucking best friends from the age of like 8. And yeah, he died, man. And I was, because Kate's not well, and every now and again she gets rushed into hospital. So this one time we rushed into hospital, and we're in the A&E part, and there's some guys kicking off, and I've turned around. It's my mate Keefe. He was a heroin addict, and I was with Kate and her mother, and her mother was she's an elderly lady, and I was like, oh, part of me wanted to ignore him and pretend I didn't know him, but he was kicking off, and they were going to phone the police and everything, and he was in a lot of pain, and he needed, like, I just knew he needed help. So I left Kate and her mum and went and fucking seen him and helped him, and he's saying to me, he wanted me to take him back to where we grew up, which are the estates, so we could fucking get some heroin. And he's saying, because he was in a lot of pain, and they were saying that he wasn't, and he had an ulcer in his stomach, and that's what killed him eventually. Fucking, he wasn't lying, man. And I wasn't sure whether they knew that, because I just thought he was strung out and he needed fucking heroin because he was like fucking cold turkey. And so I went out and spoke to the doctor and explained that I'd known him all my life and that he was a heroin addict, and that he needs some methadone or something, you know. And the doctor was like, oh, we've just figured that out. And someone's going to come and fucking sort him out. So they put him in a little side room, not on a bed or anything, with a little sofa in there. So I've gone in there, and he's laying on the sofa. It's the room where they tell you the bad news, you know, in those rooms. He's laying on the sofa and he's saying, please help me, Dad. And I'm like, I'll help you, but they are going to help you. If you just wait, they are going to help you. But if you want to go now, I'll fucking take you, and we'll go wherever you want to go. And I managed to keep him in the hospital. And fucking hell. And yeah, and I went home and wrote that song, man. I was pretty upset. It was fucking terrible. Yeah, it's terrible to see fucking you know, bad shit. And I wrote that song, and everything in that song is true. Things we used to do together, and fucking we used to do trolley runs in Asda, where we'd go in, we'd fill a trolley up with fucking food and well, not food, well, some food, bacon, cheese, batteries, bottles of Jack Daniels, fill it right up. We'd have big boxes of cereal on the side, fill the center up, batteries, anything that you could sell them was worth fucking a lot of money. And we'd just walk out with we'd pick an old receipt up on the way in, and I would do it with his missus, Natalie, and he'd wait outside in the car, and we'd go in and we'd fucking do, and then we'd just walk out. And the last time we ever done it, we got chased out. We got chased out of the fucking shop by the fucking security, and I'm running across the car park with a trolley, and he's seen what's going on because he used to park quite far away, like. And he've opened the boot of the car, and by the time I've got to him, we've managed to tip the trolley up so everything goes into the car, and like fuck the trolley off before the security got to us. And we got away, and that was the last time we ever done that. Fucking yeah, but I mean, the fucking hustles. When you live on a council estate and you're fucking poor, it's all about hustling. Otherwise, you ain't got you don't get no shit. Especially if you got fucking issues, you know, stuff. It's just the way it is, man. But anyway, yeah, smash your brains in. And we all do it. I mean, I do it. That's the whole point of drinking and fucking smoking weed. Smash it. It doesn't matter what the drug of choice is. Um, it's just an escape from your reality, innit? And that's what the whole song's about. And it's about, just have a listen to the words again. So now you know a little bit of the story, and it might make some more sense. But it's definitely a song I'm pretty proud of. I mean, I'm proud of all the songs. If I show you a song, I'm probably proud of it. Because I used to write songs just to impress, well, I say just to impress my dad, but just to make my dad think something nice about me. And then when he died, I felt like there was no... Oh, fucking hell. What's this? Counselling session. Yeah, when he first died, I felt like there was no... I'll get it out. I just felt like there was no reason to write songs anymore, because I had nobody to impress. You know what I mean? And then YouTube was invented. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just put them into the world. And if anyone likes them, they like them. At least they're out there, they're in the world, And I've done that for like 10 years of just now and again, a few years off, now and again, just posting fucking little songs I thought were good that I wrote. And then about 8 years ago, I was like, fuck it, let's fucking make myself known on YouTube. And I did, and it was going great. And then fucking COVID happened and fucking kicked the shit out of me. Really fucking messed me up. Because before COVID, I was fucking going to America, and I just felt like I was unstoppable. It was crazy. And then COVID really fucking messed me up, man. Just the whole lockdown and the whole fucking watching the bullshit and unravel, and it opened up some fucking dark things for me. Made me remember some fucked up shit, And I'm still fucking, I'm still recovering, to be honest, from that. And it's difficult. It's difficult to fucking, to admit it sometimes. That's why we do Struggle Street. That's why me and Brian do Struggle Street. Because when I come back from America, I built this workshop. Because I was building all my guitars up in my attic, and I was buying more equipment, electric, like sanders and stuff. And I couldn't do it no more in the attic. It was causing too much shit. What's happening in chat? Hazy got a hat of gold. Wow. Yeah, thank you. My respect. Respect, my friend. Absolute. Well, I love that. I love that man. It sticks when it comes from the real place. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. The fact that other people appreciate my music, that helps me, Because when you get emails off people telling you the impact that your music had on them, yeah, how can that not fucking do something for you? Especially when you know that it's because they're going through the worst time of their life, And generally, when I write a song, I'm in a pretty fucked up place. And I would love to write happy songs. I would love to, and all that shit. But I'm not built that way. So I gotta know my place. And that's what I do. I just write when I feel it. But if I don't feel it, then you're not gonna feel it, are you? That's why when you listen to some of the music in the charts and what they're pumping to the kids, it's like, you fucking kidding me? Like, who are these people in charge of this fucking distribution of fucking music? Because there's so much great music in the world, and they choose to fucking, well, I know why they do it. It's just to fucking population control and they want you to fucking do stupid shit, and and feel guilt and shame in your life. You know, that's what all, especially rap music, they want you to be a fucking idiot when you're younger. So then when you actually reflect on life, when you get to the age where you naturally reflect on life, you're full of guilt and shame because you've done a lot of fucked up shit, you know? And then when you feel that, they've got you fucking locked, because then what they'll do then, they'll sell you fucking cheap drinks and then they'll give you the sad music to fucking soothe your fucking pain. And they just got you trapped. That's the way it is. You know, it's a system designed to fucking keep us in our place. You know, I've heard you say Struggle Street a few times. What is that? Oh, it's another channel I've got. Have you never been to Struggle Street? Oh, definitely come. If anyone's can put a link in for Struggle Street. It's difficult to find because there's an Australian sitcom called Struggle Street, and it started because me, Brian, and Dizzy, who's no longer part of it, he decided, you know, that being truthful was not the way he wanted to go. But I used to sit in here in the mornings. We'd be on a freeway call, like a video call, and we'd be in here during lockdown, when lockdown happened, when I lost, like I didn't lose the plot, but I isolated myself from everybody because I was just going through some bad shit through all my family members, and I just didn't contact anybody, and then nobody contacted me, and then I was like, okay, and I haven't spoke to my mum since because because lack of understanding, I suppose. But there you go. And and we used to have a call and we'd be in stitches. It was so fucking funny because we were just three funny fuckers just cheering each other up, you know what I mean? And Brian was like, people need to see this. This is fucking, because I was already in years of doing live show, because I'd done a Sunday Night Live for over 2 years without one day off, man. But now we're 4 years into fucking Struggle Street. It was fucking crazy. It started off, it wasn't live, and they were pre-recorded, but it wasn't what I wanted to do, because as soon as we pressed record on the call, Dizzy would go all fucking weird and be turned into a fucking circus chimp, and it wasn't spontaneous no more, because we knew that we were being filmed, you know what I mean? But we done it. If you go back, you'll see there's a few episodes we done it for quite a while, and yeah, but live is how it should be. I'd much prefer doing lives than pre-recorded shit, because it's real then, isn't it? There's no bullshit. Like, well, there might be bullshit. Yeah, Hazy, I feel you on that one too. Normally, I'm in bits when I write. It breaks me to record it. Makes me when I listen back. Yeah. Lots of crack. I mean, not like fucking rock crack, like Irish crack. Yeah, it's yeah, it's good, man. And everyone that's there needs to be there. Like everyone that finds us or comes along, and it's like last week's Sunday's show was quite heavy. I mean, if anyone that's got, hello Nath, yeah, isn't it? That's Nathan. When I said my nephew, my longest fucking reigning subscriber, any Nath. But yeah, Struggle Street's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And we're 4 years in. It's been a struggle. There's been times where I've fucked off. Because what I do, when I got something to deal with, I isolate myself from anybody that's, well, from everybody really. And fair dues to Brian. Brian is, I've done it to Brian. I've fucked him off. But not in a bad way, like, it's more my fucking issues. But he's, through thick and thin, Brian has been by my side. Like, the truth, Brian's the truest version of a friend I've ever had in my life. That's gonna get me upset. Fucking hell, I'm like a pussy today. Yeah. And I done it at a time as well when he needed me more than I didn't need him, if that makes sense. And he still fucking still stood by my side, man. Unbelievable. I just put a link up for Struggle Street. Thank you, Nath. Where is it? Nath, why have you not got a spanner? I don't think you can put a link if you haven't got a spanner. I've just given you a spanner, Nath. I don't know why you didn't have one. Sometimes I do take everyone's spanner off them if some shit's going down, and then they get reinstated as we go along. It is a trauma response, and it's because anything I ever dealt with as a child, I dealt with on my own. That's the reason. I've never really had anybody to deal with my shit for me. Not for me, but with me. Really. Never, is it working? I don't know. No, it hasn't gone through to a link that you can click on for some reason. How come it's got how come it hasn't got www dot? Sometimes links don't work in chat or comments. Let me do it in a minute. If I go back and go Struggle Street. I mean, it's a slow process. I've just checked now. We've been going for 4 years. We've got 164 subscribers, and the channel's only had just under 25,000 views in 4 years. So we're still fucking. How do I share this link? We're still plodding along. That's why I couldn't get Ross' channel through the link that time. But did my link work? I don't even think mine's working, is it? Just type Struggle Street. You should just be able to click the name and subscribe on the chat. Yeah. What I could actually do. What was that? Yeah, just type Struggle Street. You used to be able to just click on the names. You can only do it now if you're a moderator in the chat. But years ago, you could just click on the name and go to their channel. Years ago, you could send a personal message on YouTube, and then they ended it. It was fucking nonsense. It was great for contacting people. You just message them. Fucking wicked. But now you can't. Yeah, there would be blue. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, if you type Hazeydaze and Struggle Street or VW Nut and Struggle Street, one of the two, you'll definitely find it then. Otherwise, you're probably going to get the Australian sitcom about some poor ass fucking community, like a council estate. Apparently, it's really funny, but I've never watched it. I think Brian's watched them all. Anyway, are we working or are we fucking chatting shit? I'm not working today, just chatting shit. Yeah, nice. Fuck, you do make me smile, Heather. Fair dues. You do. I would even go as far as saying you're a fucking star. Superstar. 2 stars. 2 superstars. These were for these Christmas trees I was making. I made memorial Christmas trees, and they had a soldier behind the silhouette of a grave and shit. And yeah. And you know, I had some people who were actually fucking served in the army as well, like went to war, asked me to make them one, and all the money was going to charity. It was gonna be spent on the homeless, but I ended up just selling one, and it was 40 quid, and I thought, there's no way I can just go into town with 40 quid and change someone's life at Christmas. So I've just put it to the side, and I've got a few more. I'll show you actually. All right. They were these. These have been in the garden for over a year now. And this dude would be standing there, and there'd be a grave, and then there's a big silhouette thing around the back. I've actually got one in the house, but these are a bit battered. And yeah, he asked me to make him one. And then when I messaged him on Facebook to say, yo, your Christmas tree's done, he's totally blanked me ever since. Yeah, so that's a shitty thing to do. Isn't Struggle Street link in your channel? I don't think it is, actually. It should be, shouldn't it? Good call, actually, Nate. Good call. I'll fucking make that happen. Alright, let's get a bit more stain on this now because I've sanded a lot. Still a lot more sanding to be done. Yeah, we go live on a Wednesday and a Sunday every week, without fail. There's always one of us there, put it that way. So much sanding goes into building guitars. It's crazy. When you think you're done, you ain't. When you think you're done, you're probably halfway done. How long have we been on? Hour and 50. What's the time? I'm gonna turn it off at what's going on there? No. Not sure if our fretboard is coming up, you know, coming unstuck. What? I might just need some filler. Yeah, that's not cool. Gonna need a bit of filling along there. It's so windy here at the moment. I'm lying on my bed and it sounds like a banshee outside. I searched all around for a gap to fix. I can't find it. It's horrific at night. Even scares Jeff. Yeah, the weather's quite nice today. I was here. So let me show you on the outside. This guy. Not bad. Although we don't really get the sun much out here. So if you want to be freaked out. Oh shit. Watch this now. That's gonna just keep going and going. That ain't never going to stop doing what it's doing. If you look inside, the delay is real. I've never seen it. One day. One day. Right, this needs a bit of filler on this side. Not really sure what's going on. That's what happens when you use scrap wood to build guitars. Well, there actually wasn't scrap wood to do the neck, was it? It was nice wood. Maybe I just didn't clamp it properly. Well, we're gonna have to make up some wood filler. Put it in there. Also, it's the first time I've ever used this. The Type 1.3. Normally I use just 2. I don't know why then I got that one. Right, this is how we make some glue. You go to your bandsaw, you open it, you take some sawdust from the inside, dump it on the table, and you imagine how much glue you need. It's not a great deal. And block the fucking. Make a little bit of glue. I don't even like the way this stuff looks. It's weird. You're streaming on one phone, you've got chat on the other phone. Yeah. And this, because this one, the chat don't scroll. It's fucking weird. Right, and then you get yourself a little rhythm stick. Where is it? I got one here somewhere. Say ah, ah. It's like one of the doctor's fucking things. And then you scoop it up, pile it on. A little mix. You get a putty. Don't put too much in. Mix that shit up. And you stick it on where you need it. You know what always helps? Finger. Sometimes all you need is a finger. I think that might have been a bit dry. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Well, rhythm. It is a tricky one. It is a tricky one. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Who's that? That was oh, he had polio when he was a kid, didn't he? So that's why he was all fucked up. Ian Jury. Ian Jury. And the blockheads. I leave that dry now. Ready for a stand-in. I know it's a weird. Some words are just it's no need for it, is there? It's just no need for the nonsense. I'll let that dry. Just chill. Some man I was gone into this build, you know. So I had to make the form and all that. Like making the body was quite technically difficult. There's a chew, I've got a form here. This was the first thing I made. Or first thing I had to make. I've kept it because I might, well, I might not actually, but I might make more guitars this shape. It's quite difficult to get it nice this shape. Just glue it on there. Especially when you're using plywood, it's not designed to bend. You know, there's no vowels in that word. There's no vowels. Oh yeah, true. So when I was in school, you know, like I knew what vowels were, but I'm not sure if they taught me that in school or whether I figured that out by listening to someone else talk. But all the words, all the English stuff, it was just too much for me. It just confused me, and I never learned fuck all. I learn more now from Harry. Harry comes home and he's like, oh, I'll say something. He's like, oh, do you know that's a compound word, Dad? And I'm like, nope. What's a compound word? You know, and he explains way more to me. Crazy. I'm gonna watch on. I feel weird when I watch on. Right, we are 2 hours in, man. What am I gonna do? What have I got to do? I ain't gotta do shit. Really, it's Friday, innit? I should be doing something. Jack will be home from his girlfriend's today. Go work. Harry be home from school soon. He'd say we'd have fish and chips for tea. Yes, crazy, isn't it? Crazy. And Harry's reading is phenomenal. Like his reading skills, phenomenal. And like when I went to high school, I didn't know this until later on. I started reading some fucking school reports and shit. But when I went to high school, I had the reading age of an 8-year-old, they said. Fucking crazy. I think I still have. I don't think I improved. Not too much crying. I hated school. I hated it with a passion. Like I just knew that I was being imprisoned and they were just wasting my time. I just knew it. Nothing good happened to me in school, really. I was bullied for the first God knows how long. It wasn't until I was in high school and I started standing on my own 2 feet and realizing I had a fucking decent right hand on me, the people stopped fucking with me. I was a bit mental. But yeah, I fucking hated it. Even teachers were bullies as well, man. Like so bad. Fucking cunts. I'm normally recording on a Friday, but I've already finished my song. Sweet prep soon. I like art and PE and technology. That's it. Yeah, I liked art. PE, I didn't like PE to start because I'd never had the kit. I never had the right kit. Like I didn't. Like my kids always got the right kit, the uniforms and the kit and all that. But I never did. And they would in high school they made us we had a teacher called Dudley Jones, and he'd make us do it in our underpants. And there was a few of us who never had our kit, and we were called the Bundy Boys. Which could you imagine them doing that now? And sometimes we'd be mixed with the girls as well, and we'd have to come in our underpants. And I never always had the best underpants either, so it was fucking, I was fucking horrendous. He ended up with my gigs years later. Got drunk with him. Ended up with a taxi. He was a stoner. Nice, man. I hated my music teacher. My music teacher was a horrible cunt. I used to fight with him. Like literally fucking, he used to grab you by your sideburns like, I don't fucking, oh, you done it with me once. And he never done it again. Let's put it that way. What song have you done, Ross?
JP fucking.
I just pressed the button and TikTok was on my screen playing. What the fuck just happened then? That was weird. Like in front of the live. That was weird. I accidentally laid on a Bunsen burner. Laid a Bunsen burner down in science and set all the pipes on fire. My music teacher was a dick. He gave me detention for playing Linkin Park on a keyboard. What a fucking idiot. Edwin Collins, never met a girl like you before. If you don't tuck your shirt in, I'm going to tuck it in for you. Fucking hell. I told him all he had to do when my dad breaks your hands. Yeah, well, I've actually got a teacher dad story, because my dad was a fucking nutcase too. And when I was in junior school, it was raining and we were still out to play. So I'd gone in and I'm fucking hiding in the cloakroom where you hang your coats up. And I was only like 9 or 10. It was like a little annex building. We were in 2 classes in it. And I can't remember the teacher's name, but he was like a big fucking rugby player dude. And he'd come in, he's like, what the fuck are you doing in here? And I'm like, I made up some excuse. And he grabbed me by the scruff, like proper roughed me up and fucking threw me out. And I said, my dad's going to fuck you up. And I run home. Because it's still break time. So I left the school and I run home. And I've knocked, like it's fucking 10 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I've knocked the door to get in. My mum's answered. I fucking started crying, saying teacher fucking roughed me up or whatever, because I was fucking little pussy. And my cousin was there, Chrissy, with my dad. And my dad had just woke up, fucking rough as fuck, probably been drinking the night before or whatever. And he's like, get my shoes. So we've got his shoes, we've got dressed, we've walked down to the fucking school. And then as we got to the school, he realised he had his weed tin on him. So he gave it to my cousin and said, will you wait out here? So now me and my dad's walked in, gone into the thing. He said, right, where's his fucking teacher? So the teacher's come out to speak to him, to speak to us. And all my mates are fucking by the door, like looking through the gap in the door. And the teacher's fucking explaining what he's done. And he's gone, the teacher's acting it out. So he's gone to fucking like grab my dad to show what he'd done to me. And obviously he's fucking like put his hands towards my dad. So my dad's gripped him, done some kung fu move, twisted him round, and he's got his arm twisted behind his back. And he fucking got him on the floor. And he's saying, you ever fucking touch my, like he's kicking off, like you ever touch my son again, I'll fucking kill you, you cunt. And all my mates are watching. It was fucking, for me, it was epic. It was like fucking, my dad come and kung fu the teacher. Yeah, and then he fucking, they never phoned the police or anything. That's how in the wrong the teacher knew he was, like. But yeah, he went and fucked up the teacher, man. Didn't take no fucks given at all. Just fucking, which is what I do. If there's any trouble, if my kids have any trouble, they never did. Jack, when he was in high school, the teacher phoned me once saying he was in trouble because he poured in water down the fucking stairs. And what happened, one of his mates, they were at the top, one of his mates had run down, they tried pouring some water on him, and it's gone everywhere, and the teacher caught him. And he was in trouble for it. And then at the end of the conversation, he said, yeah, well, he's in the holding room, and he's going to have detention for, and I said, he's where? Where is he? I said, you get him out that fucking holding room right now. I'm coming to the school. He better not be in there. So I drove straight to the school, and when I got to the school, the teacher that phoned me was nowhere to be seen. He didn't want to speak to me, and Jack was there waiting to be picked up. Come home. Yeah, I didn't take no shit, man. Even in junior school, I've been banned. I was banned. They banned me from school because when Jack was younger, they had a relief teacher. And Jack's come home really upset, and he's like, the teacher was shouting at us. I was like, what teacher? He's like, we had a new teacher. So the next day then, I've gone in the morning and I said, can I speak to the headmistress about this teacher? And when I'm explaining to her, she's already telling me that she's asked about to other teachers. And I'm like, how the fuck have you asked? Like, you're lying to me. I've just brought it to your attention. Like, they're fucking stupid. Some people are fucking stupid. You can't get away with that shit with me. When my nanny was at school, the teacher was hitting her with a cane. Yeah, I got caned, man. What a legend. He knew he was in the wrong. Yeah. When my nanny was at school, the teacher hit her with a cane. She got it off him. I started hitting her back. Bit of a peeler fingers. She bit a peeler's fingers once too. Ended up in a cell. Yeah, boy. Fucking Irish girls, fucking crazy. I'm caned now. Okay, have you smoked a joint? Have you been fucking participating in the fucking devil's lettuce? Be rude not to. I remember taking Jack to the cinema when he was, I don't know, he's probably 11 or 12. And we went out for food first. So, and then we bought popcorn, a big thing of popcorn and some sweets at the cinema, which I never normally do. I normally take my own. But we sat down, started eating it, and it was so salty we couldn't even eat it. It was ridiculous, like way too much salt. And it was a big, massive, it cost like fucking £8 or whatever. It was the biggest fucking thing they do. I might have had two of them. It's a few quid. So I was like, do you want me to fucking go and change it? And he wasn't fussed because we were full. We'd had Nando's or something. And he's like, nah. So I waited till the end of the film and I'd taken it out, still full. And I said to the guy, I said, listen, mate, this is too salty, man. I said, it was unedible. I said, taste it. So whoever it was put too much salt in it. To be fair, she ended up having a stint in a mental institution. That was because their toddler died. Oh my God. They tried giving her a frontal lobotomy. Fucking hell, man. Crazy medieval shit, that is. Fucked up shit. Fucking frontal lobotomy. Just the sound of it, frontal lobotomy. Like, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think it's digging out a bit of your brain, innit? It's fucking, the frontal bit. Anyway, this fucking, the manager's like, well, why didn't you bring it in during the film? Well, why now at the end? And I'm like, because we didn't want to miss the film. So we just watched the fucking film. And he was being all shitty. And he wasn't going to give me my money back. So I said, fucking keep it then. And just fucking threw it all over him. I said, clean that shit up. And it went fucking everywhere. Fucking mad. My best mate locked up in Irish jail for smuggling weed from America. He's got 5.5 years. Fuck. That's just stupid. How much weed was it, man? Because you can do that shit through post. You can fucking post it to yourself. Or post it somewhere. I knew someone who used to bring weed from Spain. They used to drive over and bring a load back. He was in a remand centre for months, then moved to Mountjoy. Oh, what a fucking name for a prison, Mountjoy. Fucking hell. £600,000 worth. Well, street value, because that's what they do. They give you street value, don't they? Fucking, that's a lot of weed, man. Was it weed? That's a lot of fucking weed to be smuggled. How was he smuggling that much weed? That's a lot of weed. 4 suitcases. What the fuck? That's fucking That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. You don't sound like the smartest fucking, or the sharpest tool in the shed, to be honest. I know he's your friend now, but that's fucking crazy. It's a crazy amount of weed to be taken through an airport on your own. Especially, was he taking it to Ireland? Did he live in Ireland, or was that like a fucking stop-off point? Yeah, man, he did it for someone he was supposed to be getting 15 grand. That's not, yeah, it's not worth it, man. 15 grand. Fuck. Didn't, and I suppose he didn't get the money, did he? Fucking crazy. How come my likes have gone from 20 something to 14? That's weird. Was it the likes were up in the 20s, weren't they? And now they're down to 14 or 15. Sniffer dogs. That's what he called switching flights. Like, he didn't have a fucking. That's fucking mental. He didn't have a fucking. Just a straight flight. He had to fucking change flight. That's crazy. I used to take some weed away on holiday. Up in the tin foil, tin foil. I know. Yeah, there's like 10 likes have just disappeared off my life. That's crazy. It's weird, no? Give this a little light sound. Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't know why. That's fucking crazy. Something in the way she moves. How long have we been on? Fucking done it over the 12 mark. I know you got to be either, you got to be invested in that shit. I don't know if I'd be able to do it now. Like I said, I used to fucking walk out of fucking shops with trolleys full of stuff. You got a proper front if you're gonna do it. But now, yeah, I'll probably give myself away. Crazy. I've never had a problem getting weed being abroad, being in another country. Last time I went to Spain before lockdown, I was in this bar, and the owner of the bar was giving me weed. I went in there to charge my phone. I was on a call with Brian and Dizzy, and I'd had a few beers, and it was like fucking 10 o'clock. Kate and the kids were back at the apartment, the hotel. It wasn't an apartment. And I'd gone out for a few drinks and see if I could fucking find some weed. Well, not see if I could find some weed, but I found some weed that night. And he was the owner of the club, and I was showing him because at the time my album had just come out. I was showing him my shit on YouTube, and he was playing my music in the club. And it was only a little club with fucking 10 people in, or 20 people probably max. They done food and all that. It was a nice little fucking Mediterranean thing. And he was giving me shots, so I was literally behind the bar with him. Didn't spend a fucking penny. He just fucking give me beers and shots, give me weed. He had a fucking chunk of soap bar, and I'd fucking I bought a pack of cigarettes. I hadn't smoked for 3 years, so I could roll a joint. And then I was fucking hooked on the cigarettes a little bit again, just whilst I was like on holiday. Fucked up. I know, I was actually looking at holidays. So you can go to Spain. I could go to Spain next week, 3 nights for 150 quid. 150 quid, 3 nights. That's a plane and the hotel. It's fucking crazy. I got shafted for weed in Manchester years ago. Me and my ex-husband paid a guy. Sold us a handful of leaves. Like leaves from a hedge. That was too funny to even get mad. My dad lives in Dubai. I wouldn't want to go there. Oh no. My uncle lived in Dubai. I could have went there. He's back now. I could have went there and fucking stayed, but all I had to do was pay for the flights. I didn't go. Didn't take that opportunity. What was I gonna say then? Oh, the leaves. Fucking fair dues. Me and my mate Keefe, the one I wrote the song for, we needed some fucking weed once, and this kid came up to us, and he asked us if we could get any acid, and we were like, yeah, give us your money. So we got his money, took his money, and then we went to a tree. We clipped off a fucking branch of this tree, and then we cut off little bits that looked like microdots, like little flint size fucking bits of wood, and then we wrapped them in cling film, like so it looked like it was a microdot in a fucking wrapper, and we gave him them. And then about 4 weeks later, we were walking somewhere and we seen him on the other side of the road, and he was like, "Oh boys, you sold me fucking wood." What the fuck? And we were just laughing at him, man. Fucking, he said we were chewing it and it was just wood. But it got us to smoke for that night. So I mean, man, the hustle's got to be strong when you ain't got shit. We saved them anyway. There's less acid they've done in their life, you know what I mean? I think that's one of the sad things about when you lose a friend, especially if you've done a lot of stuff with them and you've got a lot of stories, and if it's just you and them that's got the stories, like you, which is the case with Keith. We've done so much stuff, all the festivals we've done together, like Glastonbury, Phoenix, Reading, Leeds, like all the festivals and all the crazy shit we've done. And yeah, and then when you lose a friend like that, the half of the stories gone. The person when their story's gone, you know. It's just like you lose a massive part of yourself. It's crazy, man. Crazy. I used to sell crushed up paracetamol to sniff heads. Oh yeah, I've done that as well. That's a nice trip on shrooms in the dam. Stay in the attic. Oh yeah, I've had bad trips, man. Especially mushrooms. Taking too many ones. Well, the first time I ever done them, when we boiled them up in fucking, it was disgusting, man. We literally, we had a couple of hundred, and we boiled them up in a saucepan. There was 3 of us. And then we shared them equally into cups, and we just necked the fucking, if you've ever had mushrooms that way, that's the rawest way you can fucking have them. And it's disgusting. It is fucking disgusting, man. So we've necked ours, and then my mate Stuart, he backed out. He's like, nah. So there was a fucking cup of mushrooms, and we're like, fuck it, let's have half each. So we fucking we shouldn't have had another fucking half a cup. that was the first time I ever took them. First time I ever took mushrooms. And then yeah, and I had a bad trip. I was sat next to my mate in this woman's house, and I know her really well now, but at the time I was only like fucking 17 or 18, something like that. At the time, I didn't really know her. She was like much older. She was a grown woman, and we were just in her fucking house. And I was sat on the settee, and my mate Tanetta had a king size Rizzler on his tongue. He knew I was coming through, so they were doing mad shit, like freak us out. And he had this Rizzler on his tongue, and he's right next to me, and he's going fucking like it was his tongue, and that's what I come through to that shit, and it just went fucking pear shaped real quick for me, man. To the point where I was saying to this woman, Melinda, can I just wanted to be in the dark, just lay down in the dark for a bit. I needed to get away from all the madness. And I'm saying to her, can I go and lay on your bed in the dark, please? And she's saying, fuck off, I don't even know you. What the fuck you talking about? You going on my bed? And then my mate come and picked me up. Well, picked us both up, me and my other mate. And he took us to his house. And they started getting better. As soon as I got in his car, he had a shitty fucking, I think it was a Metro, a clapped up Metro he paid 20 quid for or whatever. And to me, it was like a rally car. I got in there, and I could see it was like a roll cage and everything. And I was like, holy fuck, this is cool. Where'd you get this car from? And he's like, oh, I paid 25 quid for it. I think the exhaust was hanging off and all that. That's why it sounded like a rally car. Crazy shit, man. We went to his house and watched, what did we watch? The Mask, I think it was. I broke my mate's window, my hand went through it. Oh yeah, that's what that scar is. See that scar? And by there? See that scar? That opened right up, man. I cut my tendon. You see the scar there? Drinking fucking 100% proof vodka that night. Crazy shit. Crazy days, man. Crazy days. Half the stories, it sounds like I'm full of shit. We were all chilling in the studio. Let's open the door, started throwing mini fireworks. He's off his face, out of his mind. Yeah, little bangers, were they? I got a load of them, actually. Oh yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. That's why I had to get away from when I had Jack. So I had Jack pretty late. I was late in life. I was 27 or 28. I was just about to turn 28, was I? I might have been 27. Because what happened, my dad died, and then within a year, almost to the day, like 11 days before my dad's first anniversary of his death, Jack was born. Like my dad died on the 22nd of May, and Jack was born on the 11th of May. So within a year, I watched somebody die, like with my own eyes. I watched somebody die, and when I say somebody, my dad, and then somebody be born, all within a year. Profound effect on me that had. Scared the shit out of everyone. There's one tripping on DMT. Yeah, fucking. Psychedelics are really good for mental health, man. If you can microdose, like we can't, I don't think we can get it in this country, but in America they can microdose on LSD, and it really fucking helps, man. It's like I don't know. It's like it washes your brain, doesn't it? Something happens for a few weeks after doing a trip, you just seem reset a bit. You know? Yeah, it was heavy, man. And then I knew that I had to stop all the shit, man. It took me a while. It took me a few years to properly wind down and leave the area. I left the area where I grew up. I mean, it was for this house. We were in a 1-bedroom flat. And it was and Harry, Jack was nearly 4. Like he was approaching his 4th birthday when we moved. Yeah, me too, man. I'm done with all that. I've done it. I couldn't even imagine having a line or anything now. Or a pill or anything. But I mean, it was fun at the time, no doubt. Oh, fucking amphetamines, like it's all just fucked up. Felt myself getting lost a bit in it. Wanted to make music. Wanted to party, so I left the group behind. Yeah, you've got to fucking otherwise you'd stay the same. You don't grow, do you? Because when I go back now, they're all doing the same fucking shit. Still, are the ones that's the ones that are still alive. So many have died. Like I've lost so many. So many of my friends have died. Like my really good, your really good friends, the ones you fucking do shit with. So many. That's life, man. We're still kicking it, aren't we? You know, we got to make the most of everything we got. One big thing, I've lost fucking 10 thumbs up. Maybe 10 people come back and they're like, nah, not for me. Not for me, this. I can remember when I came down to your flat and we recorded music together. Yes, Nath, we did. I was telling them earlier before you come in that you're like my #1 subscriber. Since day one, man, you've been there, right? Anyway, listen, it's 2.5 hours in, and I got no watch on. What's the time? It's 1:15. I'm a little bit hungry, and I got some shit to do. And I let it loose. Probably put a bit more filler in. Yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow, no doubt. Yeah, man, Nathan is #1. Good to meet you. Yeah, Nathan's had his own struggles in life. Nathan was on the front page of the paper because he was born 26 weeks early, if you can believe that. Or it might have been 28. It was 26. And he's got cerebral palsy, but he fucking don't let nothing stop him, boy. You know? Yeah, a lot of complications when he was born. But here he is, fucking... How old do you know, Nate? 27 or something, you? 26? Fucking crazy. Remember the day he was born? I was up in Blackpool. I was working at the golf. Like I used to work on the burger trailers and shit, do festivals and all that. And I remember having a phone call saying, your sister's had the baby, and I'm like, fuck off. What do you mean? Because he was only like fucking 4 months pregnant or whatever it is. You'd be 29 this year. Fucking hell, Leif, that makes me feel so old, man. So old. How old was I then? I'll be 19 this year. Yeah, so I must have been 18 or 20. Was I 20? Might have been 20. Or 19. I can't do the maths. Yeah. Crazy, man. 29. 10 years younger. 10 years. Yeah, I must have been 19. I think I was 19. Fucking crazy. And I remember thinking they were winding me up. And then I phoned home before mobile phones and all that, I think. So I had to use the phone box. And it was a big deal. It was like, yeah, it's fucking been born. Crazy. Anyway, listen, we're 2.5 hours in. It's been a nice chat, man. Nice mid-afternoon chat. I always go deep, don't I, when I start talking? But otherwise, what else am I going to talk about? Just talk about what it is, what I am, who I am, what it is. You know. And it's good to remind yourself now and again how far you've actually come in life. You know, I've come pretty fucking far. I'm achieving pretty good fucking things considering. You know, and it's all because of me. That's the best bit. It's all because of me. It's all because of my own drive. You know, my own determination, my fucking stubbornness to be beaten. You know, it's good to talk here. So BT used to say, oh yeah, I bet they fucking did. Yeah, man, always glad when I catch you, man. I can never leave till you leave. I mean, I appreciate that. But I'm not sure what people get from this channel really, and what from me even. But something. I mean, some of you fucking enjoy my company, and I appreciate it, man. Totally appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking love you and leave you with 2 hours and 35 minutes almost. Heather, if we don't see you tomorrow, what day is it tomorrow? Saturday. If we don't see you, have a fucking great birthday and make the most of your 30s because there's not much of it left. But life do begin at 40, I'm telling you. Well, mine did anyway. But yeah, enjoy your day. Enjoy your game, your ice hockey and shit. And Nath, thanks for stopping in. Ross, Carter, if you're still here. Carter Bain. Have a little scan through. Enjoy your company, Hazy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Last year of 30s. Yes. Thank you, Nath. I just do me. That's all I do. And I share it, you know. So appreciate all of you. And over and out. Roger that. Roger what?